Good workout, which is streamed on my YouTube channel at Feel Good with Lavina, and I also have some amazing participants that join me on Zoom. If you'd like the Zoom details, please subscribe to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. Today we're going to cover the Feel Good Fitness prescription as outlined in my book, The Feel Good Fix. So if you have your copies, I will refer to some of the pages to show how easy it is to just pick and mix, dip in and dip out of this book. All the exercise snacks are backed by science, and we also have QR codes going straight to videos to help you with the exercises. We're going to try and do a little quick whiz through everything today. We're starting off with a bit of breathing. So from page 275 of my book, these breath snacks are brilliant to add into your toolkit anytime you're feeling a little bit stressed. It's actually page 273, so it's the Mindful Minute 5.5 breath, and all we're going to do is try and follow this coherent breathing technique, which is perfect to calm the body and the mind before our workout begins. So we're going to try and breathe in for about 5 or 6, and then I'm going to count to 5 or 6 as you breathe out. It's really simple, but I want you to just, as it says in the method here, sit up straight, relax your shoulders and belly. Exhale first, just let everything out, all the tension, negativity. You can close your eyes, you can maybe place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, or just on your lap. And we're going to do a couple of rounds, just a mindful minute to get ourselves centered and relaxed for today's lovely workout. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just keep your eyes closed. I want you to just check in with your body. That was just a 5 or 6 rounds, about a minute. Really great way to just calm the body and mind. Keep your eyes closed. Let's rub our hands together, especially if you're in the UK. It's starting to get cold. Generate some heat. Place those warm hands over your closed eyes. Give yourself a minute, maybe even massage out your temples, your head. Give yourself a little bit of self-love. Bring a smile to your beautiful faces. Big positive inhale. And on your next exhale, just open your eyes, let a bit of light in. And then when you're ready, release the hands away. Amazing work. So we're going to whiz in through today's workout. My mother-in-law will be joining us, but if you can stand, I encourage you to get up. Yes, you will burn more calories standing up, but if you can't stand, obviously please stay seated. We're going to get our steps in. I want you to get a little bit warmer today. Through all of our exercises, we're going to use that breathing. So nice deep breathing. We never hold our breath. You go at your own pace. Anytime you can't do something, you can go to a simple march or even add in some shoulder circles here. So I'm just moving my shoulders up and round, really easing out. We're going into our mobility section, so just warming up the body, and then let's change direction. So I'm just circling out the shoulders. I'm going to use my stomach muscles throughout the workout, trying to really engage them, so keeping your belly button in towards your spine. lovely work. We're going to do my lovely desk reset snack, which is also from my book, that I hear all of you are used to doing now to prevent the rounding of the back. Some of them on Zoom are already doing it. The analogy of a desk, we bring our shoulders up, then back, and then down the spine. So I'll show you from the side where we start off like this. We're now going to bring it up an inch or two, back as far as they go, and then down the spine. You should feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. Your posture is reset there. And we're going to try and hold that throughout the practice. We're then going to just start moving the arms, circling round, getting all of our joints nice and lubricated. I'm stepping as I go, so I'm getting my steps in at the same time. You can do this seated if you're not able to stand, be it because you can't stand. We have care homes joining these workouts. Let's change direction. Or if you're working from home and if you're stuck behind your desk and you simply can't get up, you can turn your virtual meeting cameras off and get a few of these exercises done with us. Brilliant work. We're going to get nice and warm. We're going to do a nice cross-body stretch. So I'm basically pushing one leg out to the side, feel it around your back as well. I can do this one seated too, so I'm just reaching across, lovely big stretch, as if you're grabbing something from the other side, breathing through, lovely work. We're going to then maybe grab a little weight, so obviously I use safe household objects. I'm going to use one of these little tins, baked bean tins. You could use a plastic bottle. If you're able to stand, I'll show you the version, but it's a bit of balance work, which we will come on to. If you're seated, I just want you to lift one leg up and pass the weight under your leg, but I want you to think about your back straight, your stomach muscles are in tight, so you're lifting the knee up. If you can stand, you keep something near you for support, like the wall, and maybe you can lift the knee up and pass the weight under. So just a little bit of coordination to get our brains fit, as physical activity is one of the best ways to reduce our risk of things like dementia and Alzheimer's. Can we change direction? So this is in the brain nibbles section of my book. Can you go the other way around? So pass that weight. I'm trying to work it out. Through the other way. We're waking up the brain, getting it nice and fit. Well done. Little bit of fun to start and relax. Well done. You can keep marching throughout this workout. Whenever I rest, I'm giving people a chance to rest, but if you want to keep moving, please do. I'm going to page 86, which is our balance snack. And as the study says, which is quite an eye-opener, is that if you stand on your leg for just 10 seconds, it's a great predictor of longevity. So if you're not able to stand for whatever reason, I'm going to show you a seated version. But this is really important for all of us because we start losing our balance in midlife. And in my book, you will see different targets based on your age and your gender. So 10 seconds for those that have been practicing with me. I always suggest brushing your teeth on one leg. We are going to do 10 seconds. We may go a little bit longer for those that may want a little extra challenge. So I'm going to set my clock up, so we time it today. I'm also going to show you the leg extension, which is a great one if you can't stand. We're still keeping our legs nice and strong. So we can lift one leg out and hold. Hold for as long as possible or relax it if it gets difficult. If you're balancing, please always have support near you. If you're able to balance without support, or maybe you hold your hands on there, you can reduce the amount of pressure, the fingers that you're leaning on over time, and then you could maybe progress to a full balance with your stomach tight, focusing on one point, but always have that support. This is to reduce our risks of falls as we age. Definitely don't want anyone falling over. So we're going to go for about 32 seconds. That is the age bracket, the target for anyone that's able to stand for between 60 and 70-year-olds. So this is like a 32-second target. I mean, it's all based on science. Mummy's here to get balancing with us as well, so she's going to give it a go. And we're going to maybe do 10 seconds. That might be your limit today. I'm going to wait for Mummy. So Mummy, we're just going to, how are you? Right, pretty in pink. We're going to do a little balanced snack. So as I was telling everyone, 10 seconds is a great target to aim for. It's a great indicator of our longevity. And actually, if you're not able to balance for 10 seconds, you're twice as likely to die in the next decade. I didn't want to mention that morbid fact, but it is a bit of an eye-opener. If you can't stand, please make sure you just do a leg extension, really working our leg muscles still. So are we ready, Mummy? You're going straight in. We're going to go for about 32 seconds, starting in 5 seconds. So just get yourself in position, do as long as you can, and let's go. Brilliant. I'm going to count, let you know when it's 10 seconds. So that could be your goal for today. And you've done 10 seconds, so well done. If anyone wants to carry on, you reset, you rejoin. You can put your foot down, hold your core in, focus on a point. You've done 20 seconds of you. That is amazing. This is quite a hard target. We're coming up to our goal. And that was 32 seconds, which is pretty hard. Give yourselves a clap if you managed to do it, yeah? Are you good? Well done. So you got one foot on the other. Is that okay? Finding it hard today?
No, can we not do that?
Ideally, because if you put your foot on the other, then you're just sort of leaning onto it. So ideally,
just
the hard version is without, right? But 10 seconds is a perfect goal to aim for. So I'm standing on quite uneven surface here, so you saw me finding it a bit, this is more of a challenge on a rug or a carpet. We're going to do the other side. Which leg did we just do, Mummy?
Left we did.
Yes,
now you have to do right.
Now I'm just thinking you're going to feel the difference in your muscles. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's just aim for 10 seconds. That's such a great target. Lovely work. Careful, Mummy. Always have support near you. Be careful. And 10 seconds. Careful, careful, careful. We don't want that because you could fall over, yeah? The whole point, if you're carry on for me. If you want, you can rejoin. We've got the last few seconds coming up just for a target of 32 seconds, which is hard and relax. Well done. So we saw how hard it is. And there's challenges. You don't have to do 32 seconds. You could try 10 seconds and just a couple of seconds with your eyes closed is really challenging. There's lots of ideas here in my book. So please practice your balance, especially if you're able to stand, because it's a really important one to do. We're going to do a little bit of banded work. So we have the shoulder floss, which is in page 84 of my book. You know, you could use a resistance band, but if you don't have one, you could use a pair of old tights. You could use something with a bit of stretch, a scarf or something, even like a belt, but ideally these have resistance. So we're working our muscles, getting that resistance in the muscles going. So you're going to try and bring your arms up and over. If you have to bend them, please bend them. If you can't go all the way round, that's fine. You go as far as you can, back straight. Think about our desk reset snack, our stomach muscles in, and using our breath. We're trying to encourage full range of movement in this ball and socket joint in our shoulders that get really tight, especially when we're sitting for long periods. And as my book recommends, 11 minutes a day is all you need to do as a little target to start your improving your health. And that's the studies going, there's a lot of science that shows why 11 minutes a day is a great one to do. You're probably doing that every morning, right, Mummy? Brilliant. In fact, the more you do it through the day, the better it is. Exercise snack will boost your metabolism. It will help with your blood sugar control. So if you can get up every time you're sitting for over 30 minutes and just do a maybe 3-minute snack of anything, like a bit of this, some squats, some press ups, some star jumps, all the things we're going to show you today. I want you to think about exercises like in this workout that you can start sprinkling in regularly through your day. Did you feel a little bit of burn there? We had a little bit of a longer floss. We're going to do a nice cross-body opener now, opening our arms, opposite direction, really stretching out, bringing those arms in front of you from challenge in that frontal raise, breathing out and in front. And if you find it hard, relax your arms down. Just open out. If you don't have a band, I could just do it with a lovely big opener. Beautiful work. Couple more for me. Opening out and in. Open out. Lovely. One more. And relax. Beautiful. You can feel the upper body working, yeah? We're going to do our lat pull downs. So we're going to have both arms up. If you don't have a band, you could use some light weights here. Stomach muscles in. I'm going to try and keep one arm fixed by my head. Bring the other elbow down and round the side of the body, squeezing these back muscles, my latimus dorsi. So adjust your band. You look nice and pretty matching there, mummy, today. Very good, all matching. Squeezing round. We can alternate and think about the muscles, that back muscles that we're targeting. So the mind to muscle connection is really important. Squeezing round and back. Lovely work. Squeeze and back. Good. Keep that going for me. Beautiful work. Let's keep going. Just gonna take this out for a minute. Beautiful. Keep it going. Last one. Round and back. And there we go. Relax it there. So today, you are going to keep moving. You also have an option to add a bit of boxing in while I talk us through the big strength snack that we're going to go for today. We're going to pick about most of the exercises that are on page 172 of my book. So if you do have my book, you can keep it open in front of you. This is a full body strength snack. You could even pick just 5 exercises or even just one of these. Today we're going to pick a selection, most of the 10 that I think we can do in this low impact workout of ours. So things that we can just do anywhere, anytime, like I said. We're going to start with our squats, or our sit and stands as I call them in this workout. Anytime you're sitting too long, I want you to think about stand up. So, Mummy, you can start because you know what you're doing, and I will talk us through different options for those that can't stand. But if you're able to sit and stand, maybe aim for a little bit higher number while I explain the other moves. Just body weight to warm everything up. If you can't stand, I'm doing a simple leg extension, holding out, focusing on these quadricep muscles to keep our knees strong, yeah? Hold out for as many seconds as you want. Second level is to have your feet, like you will for your sit and stands, just over shoulder width. You're going to hold onto your chair, maybe come up an inch or two. I can see my toes. Lovely form, Mummy. I can see that her knees are staying back. She can see her toes if you have a look down. And then if the final version that a lot of you are already doing, if you're able to stand without aid, is coming all the way up and down. Squeeze the glute. Well done. Can you get to 15 today, maybe, Mummy?
12.
And you just go with your own challenge. If it's hard for you, you do less.
13.
Squeeze the glutes. Stomach tight. Breathe out as you come up.
14.
Inhale. Well done. And last one.
15.
Brilliant work. Super work. High five. Good. How are you feeling? So squats are the king of lower body exercises. There's a lot of information in my book about why squats are so brilliant, not just for our strength, for our brains as well. So have a little read when you get time. It's a really easy read. It's like big font. Hopefully the science will help you understand why they're so important for us. Second exercise on this one is our dips, but we're not going to do dips because they're quite challenging. We're going to work these muscles here, our tricep extensions. So we're going to use maybe a bottle, maybe a tin even. I'm going to use a dumbbell, and you're going to hold whatever weight you have at one end.
Where's the other one?
The other one is here because I was using it for the warm-up. There we go. So we're going to try and bring a weight carefully behind your head. You can practice this move without the weight if you haven't done it before. My elbows are going to stay back. So rather than here, I want us to try and straighten up. Bring your elbows by your ears and try and bring them together. So rather than going out, I want them to try and stay close to your ears. Then you're going to try and lift that weight carefully above your head and back down. So I want you to feel the muscles here, the bingo wings. Breathing out and down. You can do it without a weight, yeah? So beginners, just learn the exercises before you add weight. Breathing out and in. Good, relax your neck, your shoulders. Even if you're standing, just keep your body nice and still. Focus on this movement. Can you feel it yet, Mummy?
Yes.
Good. Keep the elbows nice and in and close to your ears. Lovely work. Shall we do one more? About 10 and relax. Now, I always say 10 because that's explained in my book, hypertrophy. But for you, if you want to challenge yourself, if you play this workout back, you can increase the weight or you can increase the repetitions, and you could go for the last few repetitions. My mum is doing some lovely head circles. That's a great idea. My mum is on Zoom. While I'm explaining, just do some head circles. I was saying the last few repetitions feel challenging for you, where you can still do perfect form, but it's getting really hard. That's where I want you to get, almost to that failure point. Lovely head circles. Keep those going while I have a look at the next one. So this is our reverse lunges. Now, I only want you to do these if your knees are okay, because I have all ages, all abilities. The reverse lunge I'm going to show you is, so Mummy, can you do the warrior position that we do with our feet nice and wide? You can do this seated or standing, but Mummy's going to do the warrior as an option for those that might want to do the lunge, and that you're going to point one leg out, one foot towards the front, and we're just going to raise our arms and look over like that side, like you're on top of a mountain. Nice strong warrior. You can do this standing as well, yeah? But for those that want to do a reverse lunge, you can hold onto your chair. You're going to take a long stride back, and that's a really long stride. The back heel is elevated, my feet are hip width apart, and I'm just going to go down ever so slightly, a few inches, and coming up. But I want you to keep that long stride, so this knee doesn't go past that toe. Yep, your body comes through the middle, it's down and up. So we're just going to do a few, then change sides. So we're going to keep it very simple because I don't show lunges often. I prefer to just sit and stand because I know people have different abilities on these workouts. But you can hold onto your chair for support. This is really working hard on my leg muscles, so please do what you can. It takes a bit of balance as well, so keep the stomach tight. Lovely warriors for those that are doing warriors. And relax. Well done. Give me a little thumbs up on Zoom if you managed to do some lunges maybe today. Good. So you can practice. There's videos in my book for the lunges and progressions if you are able. Lovely warrior, yeah? We're going into our press up. So while I say, Mummy knows the wall press up is where we start off. So those of you that know, please make your way to the wall. And if you want to progress, your kitchen countertop is the perfect way to progress. That will remind you to do these press-ups when you're cooking, when you're boiling the kettle, when you're waiting around. These are the perfect snacks to do. Mummy's got her hands wide today. You can start bringing in your hands a bit narrower and your elbows staying closer towards your body as a progression. You can also bring your feet a little bit further away, but always having a straight line from your head all the way down. I'm going to show you the seated version for anyone that can't stand. So mummy, do till the last few are difficult. It could be 10, it could be 20. You do what works for you. So these are seated version. I'm bending my elbows, I'm breathing out as they straighten. My stomach is tight and I'm pushing away. But I'm thinking about all my upper body muscles working, building strength all across the top. That's what we want. How many have you done, me?
18.
Wow, well done. Have you been practicing your press-ups?
Yeah.
High five. You've done 18 today. Give yourselves a clap. Even if you manage to do a few, circle it out, march on the spot, just circle out your wrists, give yourself a little moment, feeling strong. So we've done the queen of upper body exercises, the press-ups as well. So we're going to think about the plank now. Some of you may be able to do a plank on the floor. If you know what to do and if you are able to, you can start planking now. Up to 2 minutes can really help to lower your blood pressure. That's another study that's backed by science and research. But even 10 seconds can be hard. Now I'm going to show you a version for those that can't do the plank on the floor. Mummy, you're going to do one against the chair. And I don't want you moving furniture, but if you have a sofa that's not going to move, or maybe your bed, you're going to place your hands directly under your shoulders. Now this is important that you try and keep the shoulders over your wrists, and this is your whole body weight. Your body is not going up in the middle, hinging up, or your back is not arching. It's like a straight line from your head to your heels. I want you to just hold this, really tighten your stomach muscles in, keep that straight line. You might just do a few seconds or relax. But I'm going to give you one other option. And I can see some of you have started, but I'm going to give you one option. So Mum, do you want to do a few seconds on there? The other option, I'll just demonstrate actually, Mummy, this. I'm thinking of keeping my hands at shoulder height, a little bit narrower, so just as wide as your shoulders. I'm going to keep a straight line and I'm going to do those lovely mountain climbers, the wall climbers. Here I'm using my knee to really, my stomach muscles are bringing that knee coming up towards my chest. Again, you could just hold here if you wanted to. Just think about holding a position, an isometric exercise, just for a few seconds. Lovely, Mummy. So should you bring your hips down ever so slightly towards the floor, so you've got more of a straight line. Can you imagine your stomach being lifted up like a rope? So it's really pulling. Beautiful work. You don't need to hold for long. That's your whole body weight. But Mummy's doing a perfect plank there on a chair. Can you feel it? Your stomach muscles are tight, glutes are tight. Keep breathing. She's done well over 10 seconds. So whatever you can manage to do. And if you are doing it on the floor, I don't usually demonstrate, but I will show here, you can try and lift up into a high plank. Yeah, this is taking my weight on my wrists. But you could do your knees down and come into a low plank where my elbows are under my shoulders and I shift my weight down. So it's almost like a straight line from my head to the back of my knees. Or I can try and lift my knees off the ground. I do go through this in my book videos. So please don't try it unless you're able. Holding for 10 seconds. We haven't done that in a while. Was it good? Shall we just do the mountain climber version while we've got the chair there? So we have that version I'm going to do against the wall, a little wall climb as well. Just demonstrate. I'm going to bring my knee up, alternate knees, or Mummy's going to do it there. Good. So can you keep that plank position, Mummy? Because now your body is slightly like a box. I want it more like a straight line. Shall I do it on there and you can do it on the wall? It'll be a little bit easier. Just be careful of these weights. So if you come round carefully, Mummy's going to do that straight line on the wall. So can you come a little bit down, that's it. You can come closer to the wall, Mummy. So look where your position is. I'm just going to show. This
Is that okay?
No, so what I want you to see is you're quite far away. You're almost like this, right? All you need to do is come close to the wall. So your arms are straight. Does that look better, everyone? Then Mummy's going to bring one knee up and down. So just a simple one, but lifting your knee up. Give me a high five. Keeping your stomach muscles tight, just keep your head up. Lovely. Can you see that? It's a much better position. I'm going to show you here for anyone that's more advanced. I'm doing that plank. This is balance now. It's much harder because I'm taking one lever off the ground. Alternate legs. Good. If you're not able to stand, I just want you to do high knees here. Sitting down, giving yourself a high five. You can all do this. Once you finish, you can join me seated. Can you feel that, Mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Interesting. So, Mummy, we're just going to give ourselves a little high five here. But think about your lower abdominals, lifting the knee up. Good. So rather than moving the arm, just keep it still and then move the knee. To try and give yourself, go a little bit lower. You're giving yourself quite a challenge there. Yay, well done. Keep that going if you want. While I explain the next exercise, we're going to need 2 weights. For beginners, just some baked bean tins, some light tins are perfect. We're going to do it seated or standing. It's our bicep curl and our shoulder press. We're going to do them separately first, and then we're going to try and combine them. So, for the bicep curl, please do them even without weights, beginners. Then start adding in weight. Read the section about strength training and gradually progress your weights over time, or do more repetitions like I've encouraged some of you to do today. We're going to bring the weights up towards our shoulders. My palms are facing away. My elbows are glued into the side of my body. My shoulders are back. I've got a nice big smile. You breathe out, breathe in. Lovely smiles to those on Zoom. Mummy, you smiling? Beautiful. Breathing out, going nice and slow. We want to build muscle mass, which we start losing after the age of 30, just like our bone density. And muscle is the key for longevity. So we're going to try and really work these muscles. Focus on these, your biceps. Can you start feeling them yet? We've done about 8 repetitions. Let's go for just 10 to 12. Whatever works for you. Go nice and slow on the way down, and talk about the science of that eccentric, this negative movement as well. Why we should do it all nice and controlled. One more and relax. Good. You could do these when you're watching TV. You could keep the weights, Mummy, or you can increase them. Perfect. She's changing herself. So we're now going to do some shoulder pressing. Seated or standing, your palms can be facing away. We're going to just imagine we're putting something up on a shelf ourselves. Breathing out. This is what we want to be able to do as we age. We're using free weights. So whatever you're using, tin cans, plastic bottles, we're trying to keep it symmetrical as we lift up. Again, I'm going nice and slow. Breathing out. Breathing in, my stomach muscles are tight, my back is straight. Are you breathing? Good work. Lovely work, everyone. YouTube and my Zoom participants. Super work. Shall we do a couple more? Just do to what you can. If you want to do 12, you can. just count your reps and play this workout back. Maybe add on 1 repetition if you're ready to progress. Relax it all. So we're going to try and combine both moves, or I want you to pick your favorite. If you don't want to do both together, this is just the last little challenge. We're going to go up, and then we're going to twist the weights away. Then the palms are going back towards you, and we're going to relax down like that bicep curl. So bicep curl up, then I twist the weights, palms go away, I'm coming back down and releasing. Again, my shoulders are relaxed. Do your desk reset snack. So no rounding of the back. We want it nice and straight, curling up, shoulder press, big breath out, back down and release that curl. Good. Should we do a few more? Can you feel this, Mummy?
Yeah.
I know it's hard. We've done all the moves together. So if you are finding it challenging, just have a rest. Maybe just circle out the arms, march on the spot, or just have a little rest. We're really working our muscles today, getting nice and strong. Strength training is also a brilliant mood lifter. I hope you're feeling those feel-good endorphins. It's an antidepressant. So I want you to all use these little moves when you're sitting for long periods to break that up. We want to really try and build in exercise snacks into our daily day. Can we release? Done? How do we feel? So I was suggesting maybe some little moves here, some shoulder circles, or some big arm circles, whatever works for you, seated or standing. We're going to do 1 or 2 more. We are whizzing through today. So we're going to do our bent over row. We're going to try a row for back. Now this is quite difficult when I'm showing you virtually. So if you don't like this exercise, I want you to do our chest press, which again is an option where my hands are directly over my elbows. I'm squeezing in and out. Now, if anyone wants to try the row, I'm going to stand up to show you, but you can try this seated. I've got my desk reset snack, so my shoulders are fixed and glued back. Back is straight. I'm going to lean slightly forwards. I'm then going to try and row the way in with my elbows skimming the side of my body. My back stays straight, Mummy, so I don't move it up and down. I'm just moving my arms. That's it. Try and keep your back still. That's it. And in. So you're rowing in, squeezing the back muscles together. Good. Try not to, you're moving up and down. So try, you're moving like this, up and down. Try and keep it still so that only the arms are rowing. That's it. Good. The elbows are trying to come up and touch the sides of your body. If you don't like this, please try a different one and relax yourself. Come up straight. So if you find yourself rounding, I want you to just reset each time you feel like you're rounding. Even a few of those rows, you could do a single row. So we come in that position, nice straight back, and we could even do an alternate row. If you don't like this, I want you to do the chest press. So whatever you're doing, let's do a few more reps. So even if you try a few chest presses with me to finish. Last 3, beautiful, 2. These are both exercises in my book, the Full Body Strength Snack. You can watch the videos, just simply go to page 172 and you can watch them again if you need a recap. Brilliant work. Let's put the weights down. We've done quite a few moves. We are going to go, so you can start marching your feet while you're waiting, page 97. And Mummy is going to pick, this is the snack. It is a bit of cardio. We're going to do low impact HIIT today. You can pick 1 minute, 5 minutes, so 5 moves, or even 10 of these moves. We're just going to pick a few today. Mummy's going to have a little selection. Which one do you want to start off with? She's going to read it out.
Start
Star jumps, number 3, her favourite. So it says high or low impact, but this work is just low impact, so no jumps. If you know what we're doing, you can step one or both your legs out, seated or standing, but I want your arms to meet at the top of your head for a big clap, because you deserve it. This is going to just raise the heart rate. This is our cardio snack. We're just going to finish off with a minute or so. You could go faster, give yourselves a big clap. You could go slow. You could do double leg seated or one leg. Whatever works for you. Do these through the day. These are brilliant. 18. Let's get to 20. And 20. Yay. Give yourselves a clap. Mommy's going to pick one more of these today. Which one do you think?
You want to do burpee?
I think not today, because
Okay,
we'll show that properly. We're going to do boxing. But what we're going to do today is we normally box out with our arms forwards, with or without some light tin cans are perfect. But we're going to vary the punches like it says. We're going to vary them. So I'm going to grab these little plastic bottles. We can add in our steps. This is our last exercise. So give me everything you've got. I want you to release your tension, any stress, negativity, punch it all away. We can then vary. We can go up. Punch it out if you want. Last little bit. I know you've worked your arms a lot today. Punching out, even to the side, it says in the book. Punch it out, punch it out. We go for last 5 seconds. Good move, Mummy. You're doing star jumps to the side. She's doing a lovely variation. 3, 2, and 1. Give yourselves a big clap. How are we feeling? Good?
Good.
Out of breath? Take a few deep breaths. We're going to do a few stretches. I'm going to add in some from page 160, which is the desk stretch snack. Something you can do wherever you are. We're going to, Andrew, my Zoom, has got one of them there, the torso stretch. So we are going to twist, or do our little spine twist, but this time we're going to try and go a little bit slower and hold. Now they're quite nice if you do them without standing, and you can actually come across the body, place one hand on your outer leg and twist round and hold. So we'll try that version because we want to try and now hold the stretches. So this one was a great one for our warm-up, but now we could actually twist. So what it says here is twist your upper body to one side and rest your arm on the back of your chair. So if you are seated, you can bring the other arm to the back, and I'm just going to twist round. So my knees are facing forward. I'm going to hold and breathe. That's it. Just hold it there. Can you feel a little twist in your spine?
Yeah.
Deep breaths, because we did work hard today. And then the other side. So we're just going to twist it round. You might feel, and I've got the other hand on the opposite leg outside, just twisting my spine. Try and sit tall. Try and look round as well. That is one of the stretches, so thank you for that one. We're going to also do the upper body and hamstring stretch. So we're going to place both legs out today. You could do them single, but we're going to do it double. And your legs to be nice and straight as you can get them. Then you can flex your feet so your toes are towards you. We're then going to reach our hands up. Inhale and then exhale. You're going to try and bring your chest towards your thighs. Don't worry if you can't reach, even if you place your hands on your thighs. But if you want to try and reach for your toes, your shins, even like I said, your knees, but keep your legs straight and try and relax. So try and hold here. Relax your head, neck and shoulders, stretching out your upper back, your arms, your legs. This is quite a big move. Big stretch if you're doing it all way down and holding, breathing in, inhale, exhale, trying to hold for a bit longer, and then big positive inhale. On the exhale, just roll up the spine. We do those single leg, but you could do them both ways. We've got a nice chest stretch. So it says clasp your hands behind your back, elbows squeezing together behind you towards each other. And then you're going to push out your chest, raise your chin. So you could do this standing or seated, whatever works for you. My elbows are squeezing together. I'm opening out my chest, so again, trying to reverse this position that so many of us are in, from sitting too long to using our screens and phones to driving, all of our modern lifestyles. We want to open things up. Breathe and relax. You can hold these stretches for a bit longer if you're able to. It'd be really beneficial. And we're going to do one last one, which is the upper angel and upper back stretch. So we're going to lift the arms up. We're going to try and bring out our elbows, opening out the chest. So really opening like an angel. And then all you're going to do is reach forward. So either reach forward and place your hands on your legs. You can just relax there, or just hold them out. Let's do it once more, reaching up all the way, big stretch. So if you're standing, it's like a full body stretch standing. Then going into our angels. This time we're going to round the back. So we're going to clasp our hands together, create a C shape in the spine. So you're really trying to arch. Mummy's got a lovely elbow, hands on opposite elbows, beautiful. And then open out. This leads us beautifully to the Feel Good Hug, which has its own in the book, to release a bit of love, self-love, or if you've got someone, give them a hug, breathing in, rounding your backs. Give yourself a big hug for everything you've managed to do today, for joining. Every minute counts. You are all amazing. Me and Mummy send a big hug. This is my chance to give her a big hug. But thank you for joining us. Bit of extra self-care, and as always, our feel good finish. I do hope you feel good. You've done amazingly well. We're going to take a nice big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale, bring arms down, release any tension, negativity, stress. I hope it's all gone for now. And Mommy,
lovely. Bare swas kadu, bada asup vicharo bare kadu.
We have workouts translated in Gujarati by Mummy on my YouTube channel. If they can help anyone, please share them. One final big positive inhale. Hands meet at the top. Bring it down to your amazing heart center. Before we rush off to our busy lives, I want you to close your eyes. Have a moment of gratitude. I have daily affirmations in the book. I have different prompting techniques for journaling, for gratitude. It's really important for our physical and mental health. There's so much science behind this. Just say something lovely to yourself, like, well done, Lavina. Well done, Nisha. Well done. Speak to yourself. Give yourselves a big clap. Say, I'm strong, I'm happy, I'm healthy right now, and I'm so proud of you all. Even 5 minutes twice a day for people over the age of 60, there's a study in my book of strength training, is going to be incredible over a 6-week period for your overall body strength and so many other health benefits I outlined. So I encourage you, even little minutes through the day, pick your exercises from today. Which one will you do this week? Just one exercise from today that you liked. Can you add something new in? Maybe the plank? I thought so. She's going to practice her plank. Can you all commit to one exercise? Write it on YouTube. Let me know. Tell me now on Zoom when I come and talk to all my amazing participants. So thank you everyone to YouTube. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please share these workouts with your loved ones, and we will see you very, very soon. Well done everyone. Lots of love.
Bye.
Well done, Mummy. Great work.